Swimmer in 6th position, also not too far behind as well. So good way to finish off that 100 breaststroke for women. We're now on to the final event this afternoon. It's the men's 100 freestyle. 8 heats of this one to go. Lewis Birrell in lane 2 from Warrender, Ewan Gumbrough Highland in 3, Callum MacDonald in 4 from Finns, David McRobert from Weston Bartonshire in lane 5, Conor Walsh Dundee City Aquatic in 6, and Fraser Collier from South Ayrshire in lane number 7. Good start, David McRobert, Weston Barton swimmer going through there, 28.36. These swimmers trying to just dip under the 1 minute mark, and 28.36. He may have a chance of doing that. He's got to try and bring it back in a 31.5. He may be capable of doing that, David McRobert.
Yeah, well, he looked pretty strong, but he's starting to just maybe tie up slightly, and the others are beginning to come back in a little bit, led by Callum MacDonald of Finns, the only one with an entry time under the minute. Let's see as the clock comes. It is going to be under the minute, 59.37 for David. Callum MacDonald also improves on his time, 59.70. And Conor Walsh third, 1:00.98. So well done to David. That 1 minute barrier, always a good psychological one to get through.
Absolutely, you'll be pleased with that one. 59.37 for David McRobert. Heat number 2. I think we have one empty lane in this one. Kasper Dutek in lane number 1, Luke Mathewson in 2, Callum Warnock in 3, in 5 Matthias Reitveld, in 6 Youssef Batoot, in 7 Daniel Parker, and in 8 Cameron Murray. And we saw Youssef Batoot swim this morning. A very good swim earlier today to win his heat. And Luke Mathewson also going well in lane number 2.
It's about half a second faster than the first heat at the halfway mark for Youssef. Entered 59.70, so he'll be looking to go into the 58s here. Let's see if he can do that. Going very nicely over in lane 8 is Cameron Murray. He's up there in the mix, but it's close in the end. And Luke Mathewson, well, I didn't really see that coming. 58.63, just snatching it from Youssef. 58.77, both of them going under the 59. 59.32 for Cameron Murray in third.
Yeah, nice close finish there. Luke Mathewson getting the touch for this one. Again, we're still waiting for confirmation of the scores. You can see in your shot there, the scoreboard scrolling away in the background. And there are the official results. Mathewson ahead of Batoot and Murray in third position. 3 swimmers under the 1 minute mark. Move on to heat number 3. There's the cap of Warrender at the left hand side. That's Ian Rose in lane number 1. Alistair Duns from West Lothian in 2. James Riley, East Kilbride in 3. Jonathan Christie, East Kilbride in 4. Lawrence Campbell, City of Glasgow in 5. Fraser Wilson in 6 from West Lothian. He's off to a good start there. Cameron Kavanagh in 7 from East Kilbride, and Tommaso De Nova from Stirling in lane number 8. Well, positive start there. These two side by side. Fraser Wilson and Lawrence Campbell, 27.67 at the first 50.
But a nice turn there from Lawrence Campbell. Just gave him the edge over Fraser. So Fraser's got it to do if he's going to come back at him. There's about half a metre between them. On the near side, there's a good contest going on. Alistair Duns, I think, just holding that. But it's going to be Lawrence in the end, just showing the strength down the stretch there. And he comes in 57.61, so we're getting faster with every heat. And Another nice improvement. Entered on 59 dead, so 1.4 second improvement. Fraser 58.35. So he was entered 59.12, so also improves. And Cameron Kavanagh 58.81, just 800ths ahead of Tommaso Danova.
And 5 swimmers under the 59-second mark there. Some good performances we're seeing at the end of this session. 2 pair of swimmers side by side in lanes 1 and 2 in this one. Alistair Cormack in 1, Ryan Curtis in 2, Michael Irwin, Western Bartonshire in 3, Nathan McGraw from West Lothian in 4, Joe Penman in Beleath in 5, Scott Birtles, Dundee City Aquatic in 6, Douglas Kelly, Mulgai and Bearsden in 7, Jonah Walsh from Warrender in lane number 8. Lane 3 going well. Michael Irwin may well lead them in here. In fact, it's Jonah Walsh over there in lane number 8, 27.59, 7 100s ahead of Irwin.
Well, you can just see how tight it is. Almost any of the 8 swimmers could take this one. Jonah Walsh is certainly right up there still in lane 8. I think he has the edge, but they're lined up just behind him, particularly lane 3, Michael Irwin, and lane 4, Nathan McGraw. Lane 6 as well, but I don't think anyone's going to catch Jonah. He takes it 57.17. That was an excellent swim from the outside lane. Improves by about 1 3/4 seconds. Second, Nathan McGraw. Third, Scott Birtles. 58's there in the cluster of that. To a 59 for Douglas Kelly. And slipping over the minute for Ryan Curtis.
To the second half of the 8 heats. We'll soon be into those seeded heats. We have in this one West Lothian in 1, Ross Neely, Dylan Somerville from South Ayrshire in 2, James Black, West Lothian in 3, James Thompson from Duns in lane number 4, Aaron Stowe in 5 from Finns, Aaron Muir, Larkhall in 6, Stuart Brodie from East Kilbride in 7, and Michael Lamb from Mulgai and Bearsden in lane number 8. Michael Lamb certainly in the mix there for the lead. It's very close at the turn. It was James Black though, 26.88, and he's going well off that turn.
So relatively the old man of the field, swims some masters now, and he is pushing on very strongly. 20-year-old. Motto for West Lothian Masters: I used to be faster, now I'm a master. Well, he was pretty fast there, 55.39. So entered on 58.10, so never mind used to be faster, he was fast there. That was an excellent swim from James. Second, Aaron Stowe, 57.27. Michael Lamb third, 57.65. Just 300ths there between 4th and 5th, Dylan and James. But that was a cracking swim from James Black.
It was indeed. James Black, 55. That was absolutely superb there. And it's very, very close to those reserve times there. Just checking that. Just 5 100s outside the reserve places for the B final tonight. My goodness. I'll see if anyone in this one can challenge any of those times. We had some great 100 freestyles here towards the end of this session. We've got John Luke Diggins from Dumfries in 1, Logan Easton, Stirling in 2, Mark Hill, Cumbernauld in 3, Alistair McGee, South Ayrshire in 4, Marcus Hills from Western Bartonshire in 5, Carl Barrett, Western Bartonshire in 6, Oscar Heald, Elgin in 7, Owen Strachan, Carnegie in lane number 8. Alistair McGee, fastest entry time in this one. Marcus Hills going well though. Those two, maybe Hills just edging it.
Yep, so Western Bartonshire versus South Ayrshire here. And Cumbernauld, Barrett, Hills, McGee. They're the three battling it out, but it certainly looks like it's going to be Marcus Hills in 5. 55.85, so another in the 55s. Again, just outside that time required to get onto the reserves. With a nice swim from Marcus, enter 56.07, so Doc's 2/10 off that. McGee just behind him, only 500ths in it in the end. So a close one. Excuse my hiccup.
You're excused, Duncan. It's fine. It is the end of the session.
Thank you very much.
Heat 7, 2 more events to go here. I think we've seen an improvement in every heat here in the 100 freestyle. People improving their entry times. Can that continue? George Mansfield in 1, Burnt Island, Fraser Gill, West Lothian in 2, Gregor Swinney on Peebles in 3, Jamie Eason from Stirling in 4, Keir Edgar from first in line 5, Nino Del Rio, City of Glasgow in 6, Matthew King, Carnegie in 7, Finlay Hart from East Lothian in lane number 8. Fraser Gill going really well there, and 26.97 at the halfway point.
So that was very similar to James Black's split. So another good West Lothian swim here, but it's Jamie Eason of Stirling now. I think maybe has gone past him in the white cap in lane 4. And it looks like Eason, his entry time 55.60. And he's going to take this with a strong second half, 56.14. I think you just blew it there, Paul, with calling those PBs because it just slipped away that time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm going to stay quiet for this final heat, I think. Jamie Eason takes that one ahead of Keir Edgar, Fraser Gill. In fact, the time not confirmed as yet. We may be looking. I don't think it's a disqualification. The times are still on the board. They're not ranking though. Maybe looking for a backup time or something. As it stands, Jamie Eason lane 1, Keir Edgar in 2nd, and Fraser Gill in 3rd in that one. Looks like they are moving on to heat number 8. Ian Fletcher in 1, Greg Rowe in lane 2, Thomas Balfour in 3, Louis Howitt in 4, Angus Nicol in 5, Scott McDougall in 6, Mitchell Anderson in 7, and Kieran Bryan in lane 8.
So the scoreboard here at the venue's gone down, but you can see we've still got a clock running here on the live stream. So here's one time where it's a benefit to be on the live stream rather than in the venue. 26.59 is the fastest split we've seen. So that is lane 6, Scott McDougall, who's pushing it on. It's up in City of Aberdeen, Aberdeen Dolphins he trains with now, but back home with his home club of Portobello here. Let's see if he can hold on to his tying up maybe slightly here as lane 5, Angus Nicol coming at him, and lane 4, and it's lane 4.
Well, it was Louis Howitt who takes that one, 56.51. Just got the scoreboard back just in time here. Angus Nicol in 2nd position, 56.72, and Scott McDougall 56.85.